There's a major new development in the federal sex trafficking investigation involving the Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz. Today, his ex-girlfriend testified to a grand jury. It is a sign, say legal experts, that the feds could be moving closer to indicting the Republican lawmaker. Legal sources familiar with the case tell NBC News investigators are looking into whether Congressman Gaetz trafficked a 17-year-old girl. Congressman Gaetz has denied all accusations. He insists he never paid anybody for sex and never had sex with a minor. Mark Caputo broke this story for NBC News Digital. Mark, why is Congressman Gaetz' ex-girlfriend such a crucial witness for investigators?
She fills in a lot of gaps. They don't really have the smoking gun evidence, payments directly from Matt Gaetz to the alleged victim when she was 17, no chats from what we understand clearly from Gaetz saying, hey, we engage in this illegal activity. His ex-girlfriend, was with him during this period of time. She also was with him when they went with others, other men and women, to the Bahamas. Federal authorities are looking at that trip to see if it violated what's called the Mann Act. That prohibits taking people across state lines to engage in prostitution. And then she was also on a call earlier last year where it was her, another woman involved in the investigation, and Matt Gaetz. And they suspect that Gaetz had tried to get them to obstruct justice and that his ex-girlfriend may have gone along with it. Now, she wanted an immunity deal that, hey, don't prosecute me for obstructing justice and I'll, give you facts. What exactly those facts are, we don't know, but it's safe to assume that when someone testifies in front of a grand jury and you've been under investigation for a year by DOJ, it's not good for you.
Yeah. This investigation, Mark, started with Gaetz' former friend and ally Joel Greenberg being charged with really a host of crimes. How important of a role does he play in this investigation?
Greenberg plays an important role for the prosecution because he was the person who introduced Gaetz to these various women, both his ex-girlfriend and to the person who was the alleged victim of the sex trafficking. So that's why he's good for the prosecution. He's bad for the prosecution because he's a liar and a scumbag. Joel Greenberg falsely smeared a political rival, as a pedophile.
Yeah. He
also pleaded guilty to sex trafficking a minor. He ripped off taxpayers in a cryptocurrency scheme. This is not a trustworthy guy, especially when it comes to accusing others of sex crimes. So prosecutors want more evidence. They want more credible witnesses. And Gaetz' ex-girlfriend is potentially one of them.
Great movement in the case, Mark.